Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, The Balcony View.
Welcome. We hope that you liked the previous episode, and now we are back again with a fresh new topic, very interesting topic, which is hopefully going to keep all of us safe, each one of you safe, each one of us safe, not only here in this city, but also anywhere else in the country and beyond throughout the world. So it's very simple. The idea which I'm going to talk to you about, which I will shortly in 2 minutes also come with the Excel sheet, which will be much more easier for you to understand. But before I come to the Excel sheet, the reason why we are doing this and what this is all about. Okay, so as we know that COVID-19 actually spreads through intermingling of population, too much of crowding in the marketplaces and so on. So what we need to do is try and reduce the crowding in the marketplaces. So by which we will be able to be far more safer, each one of us. So how do we do that? So we have done a short, small pilot study in the place that we are in here in Navi Mumbai. So what we did was one of the sectors that we took is I decided to divide it into 6 parts. That area, that's a big area. There are about 3,000 odd flats and families. So we wanted to divide it. Now what did we do? We divided into 6 units. Why? Because it corresponds to the 6 days of the week up to Saturday, not taking the Sunday, because Sundays generally you have a lot of population from other areas also coming and shopping, so you want to avoid the Sundays largely. So Monday for one of the units, so 1/6 of the population of that area just goes for shopping, which means 5/6 of the population is not mingling with you, and therefore you are safer by that much more. So which means 5/6 means it is 83%. So 83% of the population is not going to be there in place. So there's a timetable which is going to be followed, which is following through in the next few seconds from now. So 83%, each person of that first unit is going to be safer. So we'll take a look. Okay. So as you can see, this is the Excel sheet that I was talking about. So the entire area that we stay here, sector 34, has been divided blockwise, and timings for shopping of groceries and vegetables etc. has been given in this timetable, as we call it. And as you can see, there are different days of the week that has been allocated to each of these sub units of the sector 34, and so therefore you have Mondays to begin with. As you can see, I'm just writing it. Mondays we have sector 34C1, who have the opportunity to begin the week, and that starts at 8 a.m. to 12 noon. That has been allocated to them. So while they are out and about doing their shopping, the rest of the people are not going to be coming to increase the crowd. So, and in the second half from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. we have sector 34C2, who would be also doing their shopping at that designated time, that allocated time that has been given to them. So likewise we have the other sectors, subsectors, like sector 34B1, B2, A1 and A2. So in all 6 different subsectors who would be given different timings, and then you have them coming back for the rest of the weeks from Thursdays through to Saturdays. Sundays we will come to that later. So why 6 different units? Because you need to have the days of the week from Monday to Saturday, 6 days to be allocated. And we also, while they are going to, each one unit is going to be doing the shopping, the other 5/6 of the other sectors will not be intermingling with you or that one particular unit. So therefore you're that much more safer. So that is the basic idea, as we explained before. And in between you have the 1 hour between 12 noon to 1 p.m. you can do all the essential services medicines and other banking services activities to be done. Of course, emergency medicines can be purchased by any subunit of the sectors any time of the day. Yeah. Yes, so this is the Excel sheet where, as we find that Sundays have been, segregated and kept a little bit different from the other days, largely because, as we find, shopping largely takes place on Sundays to a large extent. Even the pre-COVID days, also, what we find is that most of the crowd builds up because of people coming in from other areas. Even if you are talking about your area, you find a lot of the others coming in and increasing the crowding. So if we avoid too much of shopping on Sundays, then we can be that much more safer. So that is a strategy that we need to employ in these COVID times. So, and in doing so, what we have tried explaining here is that each of the subsectors are not going to be divided further into sector 34A1 and A2 and so on and so forth. So we would be just having the sector 34A going in the first half just for an hour between 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. and then you have the others coming in at 9:30 to 10:30 and likewise. So on the other side, on the second half of the day, you have people of sector 34A coming in at 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. So again, the time intervening period between 12 noon to 1 p.m. Can be used very effectively for any other sector people to come in for their essential services purchases, especially the medicine related or banking related activities or any other essential services that can be actually done during that period of time. So in that way, we would be able to segregate the audiences. So that is it out here.
Yes, so this is the Excel sheet which showed us that every person can be safer by up to 83% while they are out shopping. So basically that corresponds to 83% of the people, rest of the crowd will not be coming out shopping when you are doing your shopping. So if you and your area which is allocated in the timetable is 1/6, that is 17%. So the rest 83%, which is 5/6, are not going to be there. So which means you guys are going to be that much safer by up to 83%. So this is it. So I guess government bodies should actually use this kind of a rule and a timetable to be deployed across the cities and the states and the countries, and we will be able to defeat COVID. So what do you think of, Ashwin, about this?
Yeah, this idea is a really great idea. This timetable, where all the government bodies, especially the state governments as well as the national government, can abide to this timetable so as to defeat COVID. And now the lockdown rules are even easing, so people are going to come out of their houses, which will lead to overcrowding. So the people who will go for shopping will meet many other people, so that will lead to overcrowding. So what we need for this is crowd management, and what I think is that by this timetable the government can assure their people of crowd management. So this is all I wanted to say.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good idea. I mean, crowd management is the key word here. So which will help society be safer. And let's hope that with COVID-19 here to stay, and which is going to be a new normal for all of us, we have to go out for our work. And if we have a little bit of such timetable in our life, in our society, which corresponds to more of let's say social discipline taking place on a larger level, on a society level, I think we should be able to defeat COVID to a large extent, up to 83%. So as saying that, I sign off, and
This is it for the video. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click on the bell icon Like this video, share it to all your friends and family, and also give your valuable feedback in the comment section below.
And we'll be back with something more interesting very soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.